Have you ever made your own homemade boat trailer and thought the design was going to be really, really awesome? You get it all done and you're like, man, that was stupid. Yeah, me neither. All right, let's fix a boat trailer. Send it. All right, so I built this boat trailer out of an old jet ski trailer. It did not look like this when I got it. If you want to see the entire build video, I'll leave a link right in one of the corners up here, and you can go check out the entire build on this trailer. So this trailer is for my 1648 John boat, and it has pods on the back. It's got, you know, trolling motor, coolers, batteries, the whole nine. And it's a little heavy in the front, but it actually sits really well on this trailer. Now it has lasted for the last couple of years and it's ridden just fine. I haven't had any issues. There's no cracked welds, nothing's broken, everything's okay. But there's two issues that I would really like to fix. One is just something that annoys me. It's really not a problem. The other one is because it looks stupid. What looks stupid is when my boat is on this trailer, all of the flex is right in here. And that's because the tongue is entirely too long without enough support. And with the heavy weight of the front of the boat on it, it sags when the boat's actually on the trailer. And when it's not on the trailer, you can see in the intro of the video, it was jumping up and down on it. All of our sag and our sway is all right in here. From the tilt back, the trailer is really, really solid. It doesn't move, it doesn't flex, everything is good there. The annoying part is when I load and unload the boat, especially by myself. I have a front bumper that sticks out like 6-8 inches on the front of the boat where my light bar is at, and it also holds my spud poles. The annoying part of this is that bumper catches either the top or it hits below it when I'm on ramps that are either really, really steep or really, really flat. I have to have like the perfect ramp in order to get the boat in without any issue. As you can see, this thing's been chewed up on the top pretty good, and it's also been hit on the bottom a couple of times from that bumper, and it just makes getting the boat on and off the trailer such a pain, and it's just annoying the crap out of me. So we're gonna do something different with that. I will tell you a couple of things I really do love about this trailer. This big step right here that I put is awesome. I will never have another trailer without a big step right here. These two steps right here getting up into the boat, I wish I would have put one on the opposite side instead of them both on the same side, but I needed some place to turn the handle. That's why I put them both on this side over here. Aside from that, I really do like it. 9 times out of 10 when I'm getting in the boat, I usually use this step right here, and then I just step up into the boat. I got long, lanky legs, so that's easy for me. But if you decide to do that same mod, I would probably put one on this side and one on this side. That way you're kind of walking straight up into the middle of the boat, and figure out a different place to put this. Another question that I got a lot of comments on that I wanted to address is the boards that I used for my bunks. They are not pressure treated. They are just regular old 2x4s that I painted with flat black paint. They have held up just fine, and I've had no issues with them. The other thing different you'll notice about my bunks, and if you watch the original video, you see that I put EVA foam or like turf kind of stuff on my bunks instead of doing carpet or like sliders or anything like that. Being out of the sun and underneath the boat, the stuff is actually held up really, really well, and I haven't noticed any issues with the boat hanging up, getting on and off the trailer. My boat has Gator Glide on the bottom. I have more problems with my boat sliding off the trailer when I don't want it to than I do having issues with it sticking, but the stuff is held up really well. I like it. I will probably do this again. Okay, let's go build a trailer.
I am 100% satisfied with the way that it turned out. If I could go back and do it all over again, I wish I would have done all of these mods from the get-go. Building the A-frame got rid of all the sagging problems that I had, stiffened up the trailer, it rides great. The electric jack's one of my favorite mods I've ever done to a boat trailer. It's kind of a luxury item, but it is well worth it. It makes hooking up the trailer so much easier. I don't have to crank that handle anymore for the jack. The walkway serves a ton of great purposes. It helps me launch the boat in these really shallow lakes like this one that I'm fishing in today. And it also really helps with getting the boat back on the trailer because I don't have to worry about trying to tiptoe down the frame of the trailer. I got this big 12-inch wide walkway. I can walk down, grab everything, even in the middle of the night with a little bit of light. Super easy to see. I don't have to worry about slipping and falling and busting my ankle ever again. The walkway was worth all the extra time and effort that I did. The walkway was one of those modifications that I never knew I couldn't live without until I actually built it. I had thought about it for years, and on several different boats I've always wanted something that I could walk down the trailer and not have to worry about slipping and falling. And now that I've built this one, I don't think I could ever have another boat trailer without some type of walkway going down. On these really shallow boat ramps, it is so difficult to get the boat pushed off the trailer. You pretty much have to get into the water. And on this particular ramp, it's just muddy and slippery, and it's always a pain in the butt to actually be in the lake trying to push the boat off the trailer. But now that I got the walkway, it's a breeze. I will do this mod on every boat trailer I have for the rest of my life. It is amazing. And then, of course, we've got the reverse lights on the trailer. Those have turned out to be super handy, especially when I go catfishing at night. I'm loading up the boat really late. I can see what I'm doing when I'm backing down the boat ramp. It actually lights up the water pretty well around the boat. I wish I would have gotten a better video of that. But when you back the trailer down into the water and you got those reverse lights on, it helps light up everything so you can see where you're going and make sure you get the boat put on the trailer straight.
A send-it video would not be complete without some time in the haters corner, so I'm getting my haterade and a pink donut apparently today. Let's get rolling. Some people like donuts and coffee, and I do donuts and bourbon. Same difference, right? If you're not familiar with the haters corner, what we like to do at the end of every video is stand in a corner and see who was the most butthurt in the comments. And because we know that there's a lot of very sensitive people on the interwebs, we don't use their real names, we just call them Scooter. Our first Scooter commented on my boat build video. He said, "Your videos wouldn't be so bad if you did less talking." You know, you can't make people happy. If you don't say anything and try to do the entire video in mime, they complain because you didn't say anything. And then you try to explain what you do, and then they complain because you talk too much. But I'm okay with it because it actually makes me happy that Scooter watched my entire video, was like, man, this guy talks so much and that makes me angry. And he was angry enough to sit down and get on his phone and type out this response. That actually kind of makes my day. Might be a little sick and twisted, but I do enjoy pissing people off. So for someone like me, getting a comment like this, it's like a sore pecker. Can't beat it. Our next Scooter commented on my transom video where I built a wood transom and show you guys how I did it. Scooter writes, "First thing, you are so wrong thinking it's never going to rot again. Spelled again wrong, but I think that's what he was going for. Never going to rot again. You will find out you really don't have a clue." I don't have the time or the crayons to explain this to you, Scooter, but for some reason I'm going to try to. Anyways, when I build a wooden transom and I say it is never going to rot, I didn't mean like never ever. It's just never going to rot while I own it, because I would totally get rid of the boat before any of that ever happened. You can call it fake news if you want, but to me, it's never going to rot. This reminds me that I really like scooters the same way I like my tea. In a bag and underwater. Our next Scooter commented, he, ... me forgot. I think he was trying to say forgot. He, me forgoot, no, me forgoot. Oh, yow, me forgot, yeah, ha, 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 ha. Just remember, no matter how bad of a day that you may be having while watching this video, somewhere out in this world, this Scooter is pushing on a door that says pull. I have no clue what Scooter was trying to say in that comment, but I'm 100% certain that his friends have a group chat that he's not in. Our next Scooter commented on my Predator 670 mud motor rebuild video, where I showed you some mods that I did to my mud motor. He writes, "Daria mi mano izquierda por un motor de esos on si fuera solamente el motor yo le construiría la transmisión." I don't normally get a lot of comments in other languages, but this one being Spanish, I can deal with because I took like 2.5-ish years of Spanish in high school, which means that I know exactly 14 words in Spanish. 9 of them are numbers 1 through 9, and I know how to say the library is red. Everything in this comment sounded like a drunk me on a Saturday night trying to order something at Taco Bell, except for the word motor. I understood the word motor. But lucky for me, we got all Google Translate, and Google translated this comment to say, I would give my left hand for one of those engines, even if it were just the engine. I would build the transmission. Well, lucky for you, Scooter, you don't really need to give a hand or a leg or an arm or anything to get one of these motors. Just run them down to your local Harbor Freight. And since we got a Spanish comment, I guess it's only appropriate that I tell my favorite Spanish joke. What do you call 3 Spanish hitchhikers? El Paso. And our honorable mention for the week, Scooter wrote, in all caps, I absolutely and positively love you, LOL. I am a 71-year-old female. If you need me to help you deal with fools, let me know, LOL. For some reason, it deeply warms my soul to know that I got 71-year-old females watching my YouTube channel. I don't know if it's for the John boat builds or for other things, but I'm not hating. I mean, grannies need love too, and this granny loves me. Don't know what she looks like, but if she got those removable teeth, might be able to work something out. And I don't want to have to get my mom up off the front porch and go yell at y'all, because me and her are going to be over here having some good old conversation. You know, just answering real hard questions in life. Like, why do we have fingertips but not toe tips? And we can tip toe, but we don't tip finger.